And Yahuah remembered Naah and all the beasts and all the cattle that were with him in the ark. And Yahuah made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters subsided. The fountains of the deep and the windows of the Shamaim were stopped, and the rain from the Shamaim was withheld. And the waters receded steadily from the earth, and at the end of 150 days, the waters diminished. And in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, the ark rested on the mountains of Ararat, and the waters decreased steadily until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, the tops of the mountains became visible. And it came to be at the end of 40 days that Naah opened the window of the ark which he had made, and he sent out a raven, which kept going out and returning until the waters had dried up from the earth. Then he sent out a dove from him to see if the waters had receded from the face of the ground. But the dove found no resting place for its feet, and returned into the ark to him, for the waters were on the face of all the earth. So he put out his hand and took it, and pulled it into the ark to himself. And he waited yet another 7 days, and again he sent the dove out from the ark. And the dove came to him in the evening, and see, a freshly plucked olive leaf was in its mouth. And Naah knew that the waters had receded from the earth. And he waited yet another 7 days, and sent out the dove, which did not return to him again. And it came to be in the 601st year, in the 1st month, the 1st day of the month, that the waters were dried up from the earth. And Naah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and saw the surface of the ground was dry. And in the 2nd month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dry. And Yahuah spoke to Naah, saying, Go out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons' wives with you. Bring out with you every life form of all flesh that is with you, of birds, of cattle, and of all creeping creatures that creep on the earth, and let them teem on the earth, and bear and increase on the earth. So Naah went out, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him. Every beast, every creeping creature, and every bird, whatever creeps on the earth, according to their kinds, went out of the ark. And Naah built an altar to Yahuah, and took of every clean beast and of every clean bird, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And Yahuah smelled a soothing fragrance. And Yahuah said in his heart, Never again shall I curse the ground because of man, although the inclination of man's heart is evil from his youth, and never again strike all living creatures, as I have done. As long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and winter and summer, and day and night shall not cease.